POB, the last thing you see is a cockroach. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna put this at the beginning because, my goodness. Oh. Oh. Okay, what is wrong with me? I almost vomit again. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Death Battle, Black Adam versus Apocalypse. Okay, so here's the weird thing. I have seen Black Adam, the movie. I don't know anything about his cartoon version or comic version. Yeah, I basically know nothing. Same with Apocalypse. I think he's in a DC movie, and I've seen it. But that's really it. Here we go! Oh yeah, am I the only one who didn't know Black Adam actually has hair?
Black Adam, DC's ferocious champion of Shazam.
Apocalypse, Marvel's baleful mutant conqueror.
Anubis,
Wait,
Toth,
is
Ra.
Apocalypse a
For
robot?
over 30 centuries, Egyptian mythology spawned countless legends.
And we've got comics' biggest baddies this side of the Nile. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And
Yeah, I'm not
it's
gonna lie,
our
the
job to
soundtrack for
analyze their
Black
weapons,
Adam,
armor, and
really good.
skills to find out who would win a death battle.
You know, maybe that's why I like the movie. Just because of the soundtrack.
You've heard of Gotham, the Mascara, Metropolis, just a few of DC's unique tourist spots.
But there's another. South of the Mediterranean Sea and north of the Sinai Peninsula rests the sovereign nation of Kahndaq.
While those spots have Superman and Batman solving
Superman.
crimes like it's magic, Kahndaq's got an actual magic man saving him. Black Adam.
Long ago, Teth Adam and his people were enslaved by the conqueror Ebok and his army of barbarians. All he had left was his nephew, Amon. Upon fleeing certain death, the two stumbled onto the Rock of Eternity, a mystic
Oh,
lair
yeah,
that has
isn't this, like,
defended magic since
technically
the
connected
dawn
to
of
Shazam?
time. Here, the two earned an audience with the lair's masters, the
Ooh,
excellently
he's
named
3,000 years
Council of
old.
Wizards.
Seeing the purity in little Lamon's heart, this wannabe Gandalf decked him out with super magic. And being the nice guy he is, Amon shared some magic power with his uncle. Spoiler alert, not his best idea.
They returned to Kahndaq to free their
Yeah, he
people,
kind of,
but their methods
killed a lot of
reached
people.
an impasse. Amon wanted to use his powers to resolve matters in a peaceful fashion. However, Teth Adam desired vengeance, emancipation through slaughter.
So Uncle Teth sat his nephew down, man to man, looked him straight in the eyes, and then frickin' killed him. Then used his borrowed power to
Ooh.
steal the rest of the super magic. You know what they
Okay, yeah,
say,
definitely different from the
no
movie.
nephew, no problem.
With the full might of the wizards at his
What
fingertips,
did he do wrong?
Black Adam annihilated the barbarians and freed his city. Suffice to say, he's not exactly your typical hero.
Even the superhero A-listers don't try him, and for good reason. Kmart Merlin here didn't
Yeah, I'm not
give
gonna lie.
Adam some
I
nerdy
really wish
wand,
Black Adam
but that
continued,
dope
just so
shit
that we
of
could see
living
Superman versus
lightning.
Black Adam.
While it may function just like real lightning, this living lightning is among the most potent spells in comics history.
It's magic lightning. You ever see normal lightning kickstart a giant's heart and juice up the Flash? Because Black Adam's lightning did. And
Why does he look like
activating
that?
it is as easy as saying the magic word, Shazam! Wait, hold up. That's Billy's word. Shouldn't he shout like, Black Adam or Shazoo?
Remember, Kmart Merlin? This is Mamaragan, the mightiest of the wizards.
Yeah, I'm very
To
curious
better
about this.
protect the multiverse's magic, he promotes individuals to be his mythic champions. Black Adam is one of the first. So, kind of like Shazam with another name.
I like my idea better. Shazoo! It really lets you know you gotta be quiet, like when you're in a zoo or, the animals will kill you.
Well then.
Wait, is that not a real thing? Can I talk at the zoo?
But when Teth Adam shouts his magic word,
I think that's
lightning
Planet of the
pours
Apes.
from the clouds, transforming him
Yeah, I've
from
never seen those
mere
movies.
human to wizard
Good to know.
beasts. And vice
They have
versa.
guns.
Simply put, Black Adam is imbued with the powers of God. Well, gods, plural, as his gifts come from multiple mythological legends.
At first, he got juiced up from the Greek gods. Zeus, Atlas, Herc, all those buff guys and gals. But it didn't really work out though, cause he kinda died.
Yet Kahndaq craved for their hero's return. So Black Adam's most devoted followers collected all of his ashes and prayed their hearts out. This time to their own pantheon.
Goodbye, muscles, and hello, bird people. Black Adam was reborn, now with the powers of the Egyptian
You know, I do wonder
pantheon.
why bird people are
Gods
like
Shu,
in almost every
and
single type of
Horus
media.
gave Adam the
They're
basics,
gods
super
or they're just
strength,
straight up
speed,
people who
flight,
are
and an
birds.
undying body. But the real magic's with the other three.
The power of Aten channels the living lightning throughout his entire body for combative purposes, and the wisdom of Zehuti improves Black Adam's strategic thinking.
It's a council of knowledge from the gods that clues
My goodness.
Black Adam in on how to
Look at
defeat
that
his
face.
enemies. Like, for instance, when evil Joker Batman drove Billy mad, Billy went
Oh,
all
right, the
King
Batman who
Shazam on
laughs.
Kahndaq. But guess what? Hootie had
I
Black
forgot, isn't
Adam
he, like,
instinctively
literally
lead
one of the
Billy
most
into a
powerful, like,
trap to destroy his
DC
ass with
villains?
the power of Sunday prayers. Hallelujah! Holy.
And finally, the courage of Mehen. Besides minor healing and resistance to mental attacks,
Is that a
Mehen's power
Namekian?
granted Black Adam an
No, you
indomitable
cannot
will.
believe me.
He's
Sorry.
got him through some really
No, you
rough
cannot deny.
patches.
That literally
His
looks like a
family
Namekian.
dead. His country wasted. His wife got revived. She turned to stone.
Whoa.
You can knock him down, sure, but he ain't staying there.
Mehen helped make Black Adam a non-wavering and decisive leader. The whole world can turn against him, but he would not care so long as Kahndaq is safe. To reach those ends, he's partnered with the Justice Society of America, the Society of Supervillains, and even the Justice League. Rubbed elbows with Superman one day and Lex the next.
So, is Black Adam
Yeah, I'm
a
pretty sure
good
he's an
guy or a
anti-hero,
bad
right?
guy?
Neither. Only the side that benefits
Yeah,
his
he'll protect
people
his, like,
matters. He's not
place.
concerned with
But,
morality,
yeah, he will
and
kill
his
anyone who
brash
tries to
nature is
threaten it.
frequently misunderstood. It's what led to
He
the
pushed the
entire
moon?
JSA jumping him twice.
Well then.
And they still couldn't check him. Adam's just built that different.
Black Adam caused sandstorms with a single clap, pushed the moon, and killed the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
One time when space cultists came a knocking on Earth, he fought side by side with his best bro, Sinestro. Afterward, when the Yellow Lanterns dipped and took their rings with them, Sinestro let Black Adam
Wait,
keep
there's
the one
Yellow
he got.
Lanterns?
Now that's a bromance.
Am I the only
Gotta
person who
say,
knew there was
Black
only Green
Adam was
Lanterns?
a mean lightning tiger.
He
Wait,
murdered the Council
so
of
maybe there
Wizards
are
and later
Orange
endangered
Lanterns.
Momorgan himself.
Who
And the
knows?
Almighty Wizard's a part of the Quintessence, basically DC's gods who watch over the multiverse.
No surprise, since Black Adam effortlessly broke Spectre's body, another Quintessence person.
Sure, he's torn off Hawkman's wing and tried to kill Wonder Woman, but through the eyes of his people and loved ones, Black Adam is a hero. A moment's gaze from their idol is all they need to carry on living.
So invaders beware.
I mean, it makes sense.
No
He doesn't
one's
try to kill
truly
them.
safe from the true, savage champion of Shazam. Was kind of hoping I'd transform there. Shazoo!
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Let me tell you.
Even though
that
he's
one of
pretty
my
brutal when he
favorite
kills
graphic
someone,
novels,
he is
it
really cool.
spells the end of all days, when madness reigns supreme and order is shattered. Mounted
You know what's
upon
funny? I have
white
yet to watch
horses,
South Park,
death,
but I kind of want to.
destruction, pestilence and famine bring about a world anew. It gets dark as like literally, and I'm there for it.
Are you?
I don't know why, but every time they, like, cuss, it always makes me laugh.
No, this is a Marvel comic. 5,000 years ago in Marvel Comics, the Egyptian Aqaba tribe birthed something terrible. An ugly child. To them, he was a demon.
Wow.
Like a mix between Great Value Thanos and a box of chalk sticks.
Yeah, I was about to say, that looks
they
like Thanos.
midnight dumpster babied his in the desert to die.
Luckily, Ball of
What?
the Crimson Sands
Even if a
tribe saw
baby is, like,
differently.
ugly, you still
Within
gotta
this
take it
tribe,
with you.
he
What the
saw
heck?
A conqueror. He raised him as En-Saba Nur.
No
the
wonder why he
Lord
became a
Light.
villain.
And above all, he taught him one major lesson. Only the strong survive.
Nur became a warrior, same as his peers, but his physical differences made his experience unique. He was stronger, smarter, and hated. Even to these people, he was an outsider.
Then the Pharaoh killed Baal and enslaved Nur. Dude had no one left on his side except for this chick who he had a thing for. But everyone he meets apparently just wants ugly people to die, even when he saves their life. Shit, just swipe right, girl. Goddamn.
And so he embraced the
Am I
perceived
crazy?
truth.
He doesn't even
If he
look
was
that
a
bad.
monster, he would
My
prove
goodness,
it.
people just have no
Betrayed
chill.
by all and respected by none. If no one would care for En-Saba Nur, they would all fear apocalypse.
No, he looks more cool than
Long story
terrifying.
short, he's a mutant. And not just a creepy looking dude like Beak over the... Oh, God, I almost threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Well then.
Anyway, he's got superpowers and they're on a whole nother level.
He has inhuman physiology and intelligence, along with complete control over his molecular structure, allowing him to reshape
Oh, wait.
and mold his body however he pleases.
Yeah, but I guess
He
he's
can
too proud
regenerate?
to just like turn himself into Jason Momoa or something.
Regeneration
With
is
the
always broken.
combination of his
So
not-so-screwed
that's
tight
actually a really
brain
big
and
sign.
prowess, Apocalypse conquered Egypt.
Wait, no,
leading
can't
it
Black
into a
Adam also
prosperous
regenerate?
age with an iron fist
I don't know.
and an ocean of blood. He'd
How do
then
I always,
set
like,
his
miss these
sights on
very
the
important
very
details?
world itself.
Just one problem. The world had a bunch of X-Men and Avengers running around stopping his world domination.
Oh.
To accomplish his big dream, Apocalypse
I thought Apocalypse
needed
was,
something more.
But
from
that would
DC.
all change upon the arrival of a
I have
sudden
never-
Messiah. Okay, so first,
Apocalypse is
found
from
some
Marvel?
space tech that belonged to Celestials. Basically,
No joke, I had
Marvel's
no idea.
gods.
Despite its amazing potential, he wasn't able to make use of the technology until the time traveler Cable showed up to kill him. Instead, Cable accidentally infected Apocalypse with the techno-organic virus, a disease that turns organic matter to futuristic technology.
Turns out, this is
Ah,
exactly
so he
what
kind of
Apocalypse
is
needed to
a
access
cyborg,
the
right?
Celestial tech. With the promise that he would repay the Celestials later, he was bestowed a gem that would change the game forever. This is a Death Seed, a celestial artifact with the purpose of leading Earth into a higher evolved form. By injecting a Death Seed into someone, they are
Ooh,
transfigured into one of
that looks really
Apocalypse's
painful.
horsemen, a being
I
of
mean, obviously,
incredibly
but
fatal power.
never mind.
Don't forget about that techno-organic virus either. Controlling the virus means controlling all technology with your mind. Cable couldn't tame it, but Apocalypse's power is so vast, he had no issues controlling it.
Wait, but like,
Take
what if you have like a
God
blue
pyramid,
screen
add
error?
a super tech virus,
No,
multiply
imagine
the exchange,
Apocalypse
and
just
what do
starts
you
making
get?
like
An
brrr, brrr,
Apocalypse who is
sound effects.
unrecognizable from his meager past. With these three under his command, any superpower you can think of is now at his disposal.
Apocalypse can
Oh,
teleport, blast all
he can
sorts
grow?
of energy, turn invisible, regenerate limbs, read minds, and friggin' fly. Look at him,
Oh, no.
Liz. He's got his hands
I'm
behind
not
his
gonna lie,
back,
he
and
just said everything I
doesn't
need to
give
know.
a
Most impressive is his ability to siphon
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
energy. He once
I think this guy
absorbed
will win.
Cyclops' laser with his bare hand, the same laser that can split planets.
It wasn't long before the virus incorporated technology into his molecules. With mere thoughts, he can construct fake bodies, entire robot armies, and even
Deadpool?
morph himself into a kaiju. At his peak, virtually no one stands a chance. On a bad day, Apocalypse bodied 6 of the strongest X-Men in a minute.
His telepathy alone contends with Jean Grey, one of the greatest psychics in Marvel.
He's out-muscled and outpaced both Hulk and Thor. And we all know how
Excuse
crazy
me,
those
what?
two are. We're talking about heroes able to destroy the
How
Marvel
strong is this
universe,
guy?
And in an alternate timeline, Apocalypse even slaughtered a Celestial with his bare hands. His bare friggin' hands! Wow, way to pay him back for that solid they did you, bro.
With that Death Seed in tow, it's hard to attribute Apocalypse as anything but a force of nature.
Where the heck is this guy in
especially
the
when said
cinematic
Death Seed
universe?
has mutated beings capable of fighting
This guy would be
the
like a
Phoenix Force,
worthy,
a
you know,
cosmic
villain for the
entity and
ending.
The primal force of life. In fact, Dr. Doom claims the Death Seed is directly comparable to the Phoenix itself.
So much pain, so many bodies. Apocalypse is an agent of war and has the scars to back it up. And even when someone manages to take him down, so long as he's got blood, metal, and that Death Seed, he'll just keep coming back again and again. And
Oh
again.
my
All
goodness.
would be proud. For what is more inevitable?
Okay,
and
so
more
it is very
dramatic
difficult to kill him.
The annihilation of humans than the apocalypse himself. All right,
And that
friends,
all
are
happened because
set
people
from
thought
the
he was
data
ugly.
through all possibilities.
My goodness.
It's time for a death battle!
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Apocalypse has a lot. I have a weird feeling he's going to win. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. Whoa! It's like 3D, 2D. 3D background, but you know, 2D sprites. Okay, this beat. Oh my goodness. Yeah, how much do you want to bet this place will not be here when they're done? Oh wait, no, that's not him. Yeah, there he is. Ooh! Wait a minute, what was that shot really cool? Yeah, there's no way this place is surviving this. Ooh! That was cool. Did you see that face? Oh my goodness! I can barely catch up. Yeah. If Apocalypse didn't have regeneration, Black Adam would have easily won this. Okay, I'm not sure why, but him actually saying his name is really cool. Wait, did he absorb it? Well then. I might get that beaver dude. Wait, is that the ring? Okay, here we go. Now he's getting serious. Oh my goodness. They hit the moon. Or something, I'm not sure. I saw the moon blow up for a second. Like a little bit of it. Oh my goodness, now he's huge. Oh, okay, that was sick! Yeah, I'm not sure what the heck they're saying in the background, but this music is good. Shazam, are you good? Okay, he's still good. Whoa! Wait. No! He technically killed him, but unfortunately... Yeah, he's still alive. Oh! Oh! Okay, what is wrong with me? I almost vomit again! There's no way! I guess I'm just not good with gore. I'm really not good with gore. Okay, real quick, is it even that bad? Okay, you know what? It's not that bad. Never mind, it's not that bad. You know what? This is what it is. The reason why I feel like gagging is because I don't expect this. Normally, death battles, yeah, sometimes they have a gruesome death, but they're not this gruesome. For example, I have never played Mortal Kombat. If I react to the, finishers, I know for a fact they're brutal, I would not gag because I'm expecting it. When I don't expect to see it, that's when my body's like, oh no. So, yeah, never mind. This isn't that bad. But, okay, I'm good. I'm good. But, yeah, I almost just bombed it again. I almost just bombed it again. I forgot to mention, right. Apparently this is the second most brutal death battle. I think I see why now. Black Adam, I'm so sorry. Ugh. Come on, he's already dead! Wait, why does he kind of look like a Muppet? Sorry, I'm ruining the mood. Well, to be honest with you, the mood was, yeah, the mood was ruined a while ago. Well done. Okay. I still like it. But, like, my goodness.
KO! And Sabanur sure brought the apocalypse to conduct.
My
And
goodness.
our camera, goddammit! Whiz, that's gotta be like, what, 30 whole dollars? Fuck, man.
This result surprised us.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize. Yeah, he did, he kind of broke the camera.
Displayed ludicrous levels of godlike ability.
Both of their power supplies compared to cosmic beings like the
What are
Phoenix
you
and
asking?
Super Gandalf.
My brain just said,
And both
hey,
love
do you guys want to
heroes
see
like
me
Thor and
first time
Wonder
react to
Woman.
all
The
the
victor could
Mortal
not
Kombat
be
deaths?
reduced by strength and speed alone. Rather, it depended on how their abilities
You know what's funny?
countered each other.
That would
In
probably get a
regard,
decent amount of views.
Apocalypse held many advantages.
You know
For
what?
starters, he
It's
could
up to you
one-up the
guys.
living lightning.
I promise you,
For
I
almost
will be
any
okay.
power Black
Again,
Adam
I'm
had,
expecting it,
Apocalypse had
so
a
I will not
better
gag.
version of it, and then some.
Frankly, half of Black Adam's pantheon granted him abilities that Apocalypse possessed through his mutant genes alone, notwithstanding all his other abilities from Celestial Tech, the Techno-Organic Virus, and the Death Seed.
Well, Black Adam did have something Apocalypse didn't. The wisdom of Soooo I, Big Brain God, could definitely clue him in on that Death Seed stuff.
And without a Death Seed, Apocalypse would not have fared nearly as well against Black Adam's strength and tenacity.
So to win, Black Adam would have needed to figure out how to destroy the Death Seed, but Apocalypse could defend against that and had way more options for his own victory.
His
Yeah, if
telepathy
he did
got
not have
the
that
best of
seed,
Jean Grey,
Black
and
Adam
there's
probably would
no
have won right
reason
there.
Apocalypse couldn't mind read Black Adam. The courage of Mehen may have safeguarded him from mental attacks, but it never made him immune to telepathy outright.
But most importantly, Apocalypse could absorb all of Black Adam's energy powers and turn him right back around.
The living lightning may be enchanted, but it is still lightning. Its frequently displayed properties of ionized energy. Thus, there's no reason Apocalypse couldn't absorb it for himself. Plus, it's been shared
Okay, so I was
between
correct.
people
I was gonna
many
mention,
times
did he actually
before,
absorb it?
And the more it's given to other
Good to know,
hosts,
he did.
the weaker the original bearer becomes. Hell, stealing the power of the living lightning is how Teth Adam became Black Adam in the first place, so Apocalypse could do the same.
By slurping up Black Adam's magic, Apocalypse grew in power while Black Adam got weaker. It was only a matter of time before Black Adam was literally helpless against the end of all things.
Black Adam may have been power incarnate, but Apocalypse's wide array of powers and specific
Poor camera.
counters to the living lightning meant he could rise to the challenge.
Teth thought he had him until Noor gave him the boot.
The winner is Apocalypse.
Thank you
Ooh,
for
my
watching.
goodness.
Stay tuned. We'll be jumping into the next matchup next week. But you can always get
I'm
more
good,
Death Battle
I'm good.
right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there.
Was it
and
really
by
that bad?
downloading the battle music linked down below.
POB, the last thing you see is a cockroach. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna put this at the beginning because my goodness. Okay, you know what? Actually, okay, let's actually talk about the battle. Kind of like the other one, even though I almost gagged slash vomit. It was still very good. It was still very good. So you know what? I think it's decent. It's decent. It was kind of short, but it had enough. And to be honest with you, that's really all I can say for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have an amazing rest of your day. Goodbye.